Okay, so today I think we got about as cold as we've gotten on this entire trip. Holy shit. We were up on let me get this right, to the western side of Vic, up on the mountains, taking images back towards the Black Beach, and it was fucking cold. No other way to put it. But in more positive news, look at this. Yeah, a real coffee mug. There's tea in it now, but still, it bodes well for tomorrow morning. Oh, a bit hot. Amazing day out. This morning we went to the beach at Vic, but the one on the eastern side. We were photographing the stacks with the back pebbles in front and the mountain on the right. Great spot, spent a lot of time there. Then we went to my favorite waterfall. You walk down this little valley, this little gorge, if you will, and it comes down and you can walk in behind it, and there was a lot of snow and ice obviously at the bottom where it falls. Stunning, just fairy tale like. And then from there we went up into the top of the mountains out on the side of Vic and looked down. Great photography all around. It is. I asked the people over lunchtime, my guests, what's their favorite spot, and it's very difficult. The Glacial Lagoon, which is a stock standard visit for us both on the summer and winter tour, it is spectacular. But this time it popped. The sunrise over there was just amazing. So that we did the Diamond Beach, but a lot of the ice was thrown back and then the waves pulled back, so there wasn't any ice like on the water. Got some shots the day before, but then we decided let's do the Glacial Lagoon rather. Good call. It was stunning. So we're now at Hotel Korea in Vic, which is our last day, which is our last full day on the trip today. Tomorrow we head slowly back towards Reykjavik, and we are going to do the geyser on the way back. And then dinner tomorrow night wraps it up, and then the next day I start traveling back home. It's been Iceland. Every single time that I come here, I fall in love with the place again. It's easy photography, but not in a bad way. You can create incredible stuff. And the idea that you are slowed down from wildlife photography and focusing on composition heavily is a big deal. Wildlife photography, often people just go, yeah, and then you pick one and you say, look, it's a great shot. A lot of that depends on what the thing is doing, the thing being the leopard. And a lot of people out there, let's be honest, people are, oh, you're such a good wildlife photographer, and I'm such a good wildlife photographer, and everyone's on by this. Yeah, but it's the leopard that did the thing. Your settings were good, but then you rely on the thing. Here, in a landscape point of view, you have to make the thing work. You have to compose, you have to look at all the tones, the transition zones for tonality, the layering, the depth in a lot more detail. I still maintain that if you could focus as a wildlife photographer, focus on landscape and then swing it across the other side, that's the win. That's the win. Also, I started this morning, so we left the Glacial Lagoon Foss Hotel at about 8 this morning, so it was a 2-hour drive. And then, so from 8 to 10 we drove, pitch dark, and then we got to the beach and started shooting sunrise into like 10 to 11, I think, a sunrise. So that was cool. But had a very cool, it was that road trips are phenomenal for mindset, I think. Drove, I had some music going. Eventually I got my iPad out and I started writing, possibly for the newsletter or the blog, I'm not sure yet. But just the idea of how you can decide where your mind goes. You can. A lot of you won't agree with me. It is. So, kind of just sitting back, listening to music, pitch dark. The cool thing with Iceland is, this time of year, is your sunrise and sunset takes forever because the sun doesn't go up, kind of just bounces across like this. So there's always good light. But you sit there and you kind of think about people at home, and then you think about what's coming up, and then you go back, and then the shadow voices, for those of you that know the shadow works, shadow voices in the back of your head start saying, hey, remember this? But then, for me, you choose music then to fit the mood. So if it's something, if you start going sad, you can either lean into it and go super sad on the music you're listening to, or you change it up. Or if you start going to a tense place, you have more fun music, you can determine your thoughts. It's a trainable thing, but you have to be aware of it. And it's my analogy that with a lot of the clients as well, it's like this morning when we sat back, it's a very meditative thing where it's like taking your dog to the dog park. You go into a safe area and then you take it off the leash. It's going to go all over the place. It might go and fight with another dog. It might go and bark somewhere. It might go and pee against something it shouldn't pee against. But the idea of that thing just letting it happen and watching it without judgment, that's what I think the first step of awareness is. And then to decide, this is a bad space. Let's not go here now. Or let's knowingly go there. Use music to change your brainwaves, your state, deal with it, move on. You can choose where your thoughts go. Yes, I understand overthinking. Make no mistake. I know overthinking. But you can still control it. You can. 100% can. Anyway, so I started writing on the bus, which was pretty cool. And then suddenly we were there already. Just time flew. So, yeah, just great day all in all. Lovely group of people. Really great guests. Super chill. And this is the second time now that I've had 4 guests here. And everybody's in it for themselves as far as what do I want to get? I want to get my images. But also, and I prep people for this, it is also a thing where you're going to be on the bus for time. People are listening to music. 1 or 2 of the guests had their Kindle out. Someone was doing Lightroom on the bus, texting back home, sending pictures. But it's that own time on a trip which is so golden. And for me, this trip, so I haven't got dates for the next ones yet. I'm looking at a change of time, but it is phenomenal. I'm going to do it again. And if you want a trip where, and I had a long conversation with Josh this morning as well on the plane, on the bus, just about where the world is, the idea of what coaching is, psychology, how it goes, the woke generation, what's wrong with the world, what's right with the world, how are we going to solve it, and just a good old-fashioned long conversation. And I think that's the one thing that's wrong with the world today. We don't have enough of those anymore. It's all tweet-based, it's short, it's this. If I don't agree with you, I'm not going to have a conversation with you. But it was good. It was a great day. It's been a great few days. So I'm just going to quickly download. I need to put everything on charge. Beanie hair. And then we're going to meet at 6 o'clock. What's the time now? 6 o'clock. We're going to meet for some drinks and then into dinner. And then tomorrow morning, we'll head out the last couple of locations and shoot through to Reykjavik. So it's been good. It's an amazing place. If you want to find out more, if you want to join me in the future, let me know. But from all aspects, it's a great trip. Really is. But this is the hero, Vic. Hotel Kriya at Vic. Cheers to you guys for having decent fucking coffee mugs. Another clean one for tomorrow morning, which is nice. I'm going to wrap this up. I will chat to you guys probably, I don't know, from the airport or something. But let's see how it goes. It's a good trip. Chat to you soon. Bye.